You guys. Oh my gosh. I'm literally shedding tears right now. But like, it's okay. You know, it's okay. I just recorded a whole podcast and my speaker was on. So like the audio was just so bad because like you can't hear it at all. Because my phone was connected to Bluetooth through the speaker. So it was like, you can't even hear what I'm saying because the speaker's all the way across the room. And oh my gosh. Well, I'm here today because my friends and I were playing We're Not Really Strangers, and one of the cards was like, based on what you learned about each other, give each other a dare. And my dare was to record a podcast episode because obviously I've been MIA, and I can't believe I just recorded the whole thing right now without that happened. Now we're here. We're good. So, the topics that I wrote down for this episode, I've been kind of in a season of integration. I haven't been really discovering much or having any profound realizations. Like, I've genuinely just been integrating, and I have learned some things in the integration process. So those are the things I kind of jotted down here, just some topics that I've just been experiencing. So yeah, the first one I have here is authenticity being the highest vibration versus gratitude and like positivity. Because I realized this the other day where I had this huge surrender moment that stemmed from me not being able to get ready and like pick out an outfit. Well, I picked out an outfit that was really cute, but I didn't feel cute. I was going through like, you know, that phase that you go through for like a week when you're just like feel ugly. Well, I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls experience that. At least I do. And it was just one of those weeks, and I was just like, I hate my outfit. Hair is not hitting. No, I actually liked my outfit, but I didn't feel like my outfit. So I was like, I can't wear this because picking out an outfit is like expression for me. So I was like, I can't wear this. Like, fuck this. Like, fuck everything. Fuck today. I'm down bad, honestly. I'm unwell. I'm sad. Like, I don't know. There was just this deep sadness that I needed to surrender to. So I took off my outfit. I threw on some sweats. A sweater. Oh my gosh, Taylor. And put my hair in a bun and went to work. And I was like exuding sadness. Like, truly, I was just like, had a frown that was just, I was just exuding. That was my aura. It was giving sad. It was giving depressed, unwell, like, don't talk to me. Like, I can barely stand up right now. So that day I went to the coffee shop before work, and everybody was looking at me. And not in like a, I feel bad for her, or like people were just looking at me. And I was like, the fuck, why is people looking at me? Like, I'm fucking the saddest bitch in here right now. Like, it was just the weirdest thing. And that's when I realized, I was like, it's because I was vibrating in the most authentic expression that I could have been in that moment. Like, I surrendered to just this deep sadness, and And that's why it's like, that's why I don't think the highest vibration is positivity and gratitude when you genuinely don't feel that. Like, I think surrendering is just, yeah, like allowing the emotion to allow the emotion you're feeling to be expressed, even when you're in wherever you're at, in a public situation, around friends, like whatever. It's like surrendering to the emotion that you're avoiding. I've actually always struggled when it comes to like needing help or just presence from community, friends, family. I've always had this shame of like needing help or just needing like someone, and yeah, just needing to lean on someone, because that was never like I felt bothersome in my childhood to like when I did ask for help, I was rejected or turned down in some way. So that's always been a struggle for me. But that's beside the point. I was talking about how authenticity is the highest vibration, even if you're sad, mad, like whatever you are, is whatever is true is the highest vibration, not fake positivity or gratitude. There's a fine line, because it's like you have to surrender first to come out. You have to go through the emotion to get out of it. And you just naturally will. You just surrender, and that's the only way to get through it. Okay. My next topic is a little lighter. Thank God. I did this thing where, so my morning routine is like so sacred and intentional and important for me to feel grounded and balanced for my day. But recently, I've been like feeling like my morning routine is a chore, and I've also been feeling overwhelmed because I feel like there's so many things that I've been like, oh, I need to do this. I did a Reiki session, and my Reiki girl, she told me, oh, you need a massage and do like this fascia stretches or like whatever in the morning. And so it's like, that's another thing added to my morning routine. And then it's like, I do breathwork, meditation, yoga, like all these things stacked in my morning routine. And I was getting overwhelmed. I was like, this is too much stuff. So I made a morning menu. Sorry, the siren's loud. Okay, I think it's done. Okay, so I made a morning menu. Essentially, it's just a bunch of activities I enjoy doing in the morning in a list, a menu, and I get to pick every morning which ones I want to do. Because like lately I've kind of been in a gym mood, and like usually I go to yoga, but like now that it's on my morning menu and I just get to look at this menu every morning of like, I could do lymphatic drainage massage, I could do yoga, I could go to the gym, I could do stretching, I could do breath work, I could do meditation, I could do all these different things that are, and it's a choice. It's like I'm choosing. Today I'm choosing, I want to do the gym, and I want to do some breath work, and I want to journal. That's all I want to do today. And then tomorrow I might wake up and I want to go to yoga. It's a way to kind of check in with yourself also, like, what do I want to do? Rather than just being like, this is my morning routine, this is what I do, like, when you don't even want to do that. So that's been fun for me, and I feel like it could be fun for other people too. So I thought I'd share that. Next here, oh, yeah. I think we should, like, normalize friendly banter and, like, quick interactions without needing to ask for, like, your phone number or your social media. Like, can we just stand in line at a shop and have a quick conversation and then go about our day? Like, everything now is, like, an exchange of, like, we gotta get it, like, and that's cool when there's a vibe and it's felt by both parties. Like, you know when there's a vibe, when you're like, oh, I fuck with you, like you know? But when it's just kind of awkward and you're just like, oh, yeah, you know. And then we just can go about our day. Like, the other day I had this conversation with this guy on the roof, on my rooftop. I went up to look at the full moon, and this dude was chilling there, sitting by the fire. And we just had a little, like, friendly conversation. It was awkward and weird. We didn't have anything in common. Like, genuinely, I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't really do that, or I don't really fuck with that, and he was saying, like, oh yeah, I never, like, you know. But he still proceeds to be like, oh yeah, let me get your phone number, maybe we can chill, you know. I'm like, or we cannot. Like, can we not do that? Like, can we just see each other when we see each other around the apartment building and just say what's up, have a good day? Like, I don't want to, like, no. We didn't even, like, have any similar interests. Why would you think that? And it was just kind of awkward, you know? Why would you do that? Anyways, yeah, we should bring back just normalizing quick interactions and not needing any follow-up, like, you know. Next on my list here is luxurious dopamine only. So for me, this is so important because, well, period. Luxurious dopamine only, period. But I deleted TikTok recently for my sanity because I am so fluid that I cannot be receiving that much information. My chart is air dominant. I'm mostly air in my astrology chart. And secondly, after air is water. And I have 0 earth. 0. Not one earth placement in my chart. Not one planet. Nope, nothing. So, that being said, I am fluid. I'm a fluid person. Meaning information, things, like, they're very influential over me, or just very, like I have too much perspective to where I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I could see how that's true. I could see how this is true. Like, how opposite things can be true. Like, it's too much. It's too much information, and it's way too overwhelming for me. Even in my human design chart, I'm mostly undefined. And I just need a lot of alone time to, like, have my own sense of self and my own thoughts, because I can be persuaded, and I can also I have perspective, and I could, like, see different sides of things, and I could see how 2 things can be true at once, which is amazing. I do love that I have this ability, and, like, I do have perspective. Like, I'm not the friend that's gonna be like, I'm the friend that's gonna tell you, like, well, like, you know, I'm gonna tell you how it is, because that's what I see in situations. Anyways, that being said, yeah, luxurious dopamine only. Like, I can't be receiving that much information when it comes to social media. And honestly, I was a hater from TikTok since the beginning, so we are deleting TikTok eternally. The only time I told myself I'll, like, download it is if I want to find a recipe, so I'm going to use it as, like, a search engine. So I'll download it, look up recipe, delete it. And I'm fine with that, honestly. And I might not even need to do that. Like, Pinterest is my girl, but we'll see. It's been a few weeks, so yeah. Next. Oh yeah, my recent, like, as I just said, how I'm very undefined as a being. I'm very fluid. It's also hard for me to listen and hear my intuition and like my gut feeling, because I've also been so detached, and like growing up I was very detached and just like disconnected from my body. I like disassociated a lot. So as I've been on this like healing journey and been working like on somatic therapy and just like reconnecting with my body, listening to my intuition has also been a part of that process. And I realized the other day, well, it's kind of not the other day, but I realized the cue of my intuition, or just like it's like a silent oh no, that's just like deep down wishing that something were untrue, or when a thought arises you wish like, oh no, that's not true. Like it's like this mini panic, like this oh no, or like like oh no. Like, you know, you're like, oh no, that's not true. Like just denial. You know, it's like this mini panic that you have internally, and then you kind of forget about it because you suppress it. Well, for me at least. Knowing that's the cue now, I've been able to allow it before it gets loud. I've been able to like, you know, first it starts off quiet. It's very quiet, and then it just gets louder and louder as you don't listen to it. So I've been trying to listen when it's quiet rather than when it gets louder. And I realized for me that looks like a mini panic, a mini like a deep down knowing, but you're like, no, let me convince myself that that's not what's happening, you know? Like, yeah. So my next thing on here is making decisions out of fear or lack. This is so like the past 2 years, Saturn has been in Pisces. I just discovered all this, by the way, like during eclipse season. But Saturn has been in Pisces for the last 2 years. My Pisces placements are in my 10th house. So for the 10th house rules like career, public image, things of such sort. And that has been something in my life that has been so foggy. And now that I learned that, it's because Saturn was in Pisces for the past 2 years, and it just went back into Pisces until next year-ish. Like, I think, like, early next year. That's something that, like, makes that area of my life very foggy. And when I learned that, astrology has really, like, helped me understand so many things where I'm like, well, that's fucking why. Because what the fuck is going on? Because, and then I learned this information. It's like, oh, well, that's why. Anyways, so yeah, that part of my life has been very foggy, complex, and like just hard. And I actually saw this video from Kanye West that really resonated with me. And he said, when you make decisions or do things out of love, the universe will assist you. You're like a water droplet, and the ocean is like assisting you in that way. I can't remember exactly the quote, sorry. I'm like trying to think, but he said something of the source. And then he says, but when you make decisions out of fear or lack, it's just you spending your money. Like, it's just an idea and you spending money. Or it's just, like, you know? And I was like, yeah, this is just something that I have been, like, experiencing. It's just doing things, and I guess you have to start somewhere. Like, you do have to start by being scared first. Like, you can't get anywhere without doing it scared first. But for me, I just struggled with a lot of self-doubt and, like, lack of, like, a clear direction, a clear target. So it's been hard for me to move because I'm like, well, where are we moving? You know? Like, I need a target. And it's been hard for me to define the target. But I think as I've released the control, or just like the need for answers, and just focused on my daily habits and routines, which accumulate to everything. Because it's like the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So it's like, if I focus on doing the little things in my daily routine and just like habits and things, like those answers will unfold. Because I've realized on this journey, like, the answers that I've so been like desperately looking for to a problem, once I release the need to know the answer, once I literally forget about it because something else is like in my mind, or just like another quest is in my mind, once I release the thought of, or just like the need for that answer, it slowly just happens and becomes. And then I don't even realize that I was like asking that question until like 6 months later. I'm like, oh shit, that just kind of happened. And I totally forgot about it. Like, you know? So I think that's really the answer. That's the answer, is releasing the need to know the answer. Truly, when you release like attachment to the outcome or the need to know, it just kind of happens and you don't even realize it. Anyways, that's all I wrote for my topics. Let me see if I have any fun, because I really be channeling in my notes app, I swear. I just want to share some fun notes app things that I just write down in my notes app. Let's see. Allowing seasons to shift is real embodiment. T. Allow people to support you without trying to reciprocate. Yeah. Who am I not? I feel like the answer isn't who am I, it's who am I not. First. That's the first answer. Or the first question. Oh my gosh, my dreams are crazy. Yeah, that's kind of... My notes app is looking real busy. Self-expression. There needs to be a self to express. Okay. Yeah, that's some recent notes app realizations. Anyways, thanks so much for listening. That's all. Thanks to my friends for daring me to do this. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys next time.